So let's assume we find a piece of land that we think is suitable for development. Are we buying that land, or are someone going to give it to us, or what's going to happen?
The ideal scenario would be something like an asset transfer, where we were actually given a piece of land or leased a piece of land on a peppercorn rent. However, that's particularly unlikely in a city like Liverpool, where land is increasingly at a premium. We're fully prepared to do the legwork that's needed to either purchase a long-term leasehold or purchase a freehold. So there will be some of our own money needed, what I've heard Americans call skin in the game. We are going to have to raise some of our own money, if not a large percentage of our own money. There's also the possibility of grants. We're talking to the FA, we're talking to people who've got links into other funds to do with football.
So assume we find, let's say we're in Utopia today. We've found the plot of land, okay? So we're then entering into some kind of a informal, non-binding agreement, or making an offer, or what happens next?
No, there wouldn't. There'd be an informal, non-binding agreement, basically to stop marketing the land while we then proceeded with the other elements, because there's a number of elements that have to run alongside each other. For example, the architects would have to move on to the pre-planning stage with the local authority. That would prepare the ground for a full planning application. Alongside that, we'd have to be working with potential lenders, with funders, and also with the members around things like community shares and other forms of fundraising. So all of those things run alongside each other.
And in the meantime, we've got an agreement with the vendor or who's ever selling or giving us the land to stop what they're doing while we put this additional work in place.
And obviously with a view to the legal people get involved in drafting up the heads of terms and so on as well at that stage. So what you're looking at is architects, accountants and lawyers all working alongside the club with whoever we're buying the lands off, and with the planning authority as well.
Okay, so it's not like buying a house, is it? At the end of the day, you find a house you like, you get a valuation, you get a mortgage, you make an offer.
No, it's nothing like that.
It's much more complex.
Yeah, it's like buying probably 3 housing estates.